Capricorn, welcome to the message or messages that you need to hear. This is a follow-up to what they aren't telling you. So perhaps this is also helpful as far as what they're really wanting to say, but can't or won't. I want you to know. Everything else you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Carol's Universe Tarot. Love and support to her. Check her out. Show her some love and support. This is intended to be, a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life. All right, what do we got for Capricorn here? Capricorn. Hey, Capricorn. All right, what do we got? Capricorn. Queen of Swords, that could be Libra. Oopsie. Falling all over the place here. A Magician. Two of Swords. This could be Gemini, Virgo, or Aries. Libra. Gemini, Virgo, Aries. Sorry. What? Yeah. Gemini, Virgo, Aries. Gemini, Virgo, Aries. Okay. For me. Six of Swords. Look at that. 0, 1, 2. Four of Pentacles. Okay. Ace of Wands. Oopsie. Six of Cups. Okay. Does somebody want you back? You going to be reconsidering? I'm not sure I want you to, but that's just me. So what's done is done. We have a new beginning here. Are you dealing with somebody online at a distance? We got cards of distance and we got cards of indirect communication here. Is it that you're dealing with somebody through a third party? Or is it... All right. What's this Magician here? Oopsie. What's this Magician for Capricorn here? Cragate, stop it. Magician. Seven of Cups. What's this Two of Swords? Eight of Swords. So, okay. Whether you like it or not, I don't think this person is done with you. Whether that's a good thing or it's... what's this Six of Swords here? We got two sixes. This is someone that's frustrated, irritable. This is Six of Swords here. Four of Pentacles. Okay, I can't tell if this is someone that is keeping up appearances on the surface, but they're internally, this is someone that is really not wanting to let go yet. What's this Four of Pentacles? Could have kids involved here. This is Capricorn. Oh my gosh, look at this. Four of Pentacles twice, and then we got Queen of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. Could this be about controlling Capricorn? Oh my god. That's what it feels like. What's this Ace of Wands about? All right. It feels like you've suffered a setback dealt by this person. I'm not sure, and when I say that, I mean that you're not on the same page as them. So this is not somebody that you, I don't feel like you care for this person. That's very strange. I feel like you're done, and I feel like they're not done with you. So for the Capricorns that I'm reading for, Ace of Wands, Two of Cups, Six of Cups. What's this Six of Cups? Oopsie. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is going to... What was it? Where is it? Oh, shucks. I just put it back in there. Let me pull it back out here. Hold on. Trying to find, it was the Chariot. There it is. That fell out. Okay, let me shuffle again. So that's a Cancerian there. Doesn't have to be, but all right. What else for this Six of Cups here? The Tower. Capricorn, I don't like it. What's this Fool about? I'll tell you why too. I feel like this person, what's this Fool about? High Priestess. This is someone that can have a tendency to be quite in a relationship, very controlling. Like they just land like an octopus in mine. And the thing is that you two aren't in communication. So have you left? And yet they're just, it's like whatever they recently tried did not work. So they back up and they re-strategize, and then now they're going to try this way. This is someone that is pretty intent on their mission to get back in there. I don't like it because it doesn't feel romantic. It doesn't feel like they have your best interest at heart. It doesn't feel loving. This feels like somebody is wanting to control. For all intents and purposes, it looks like they're just trying to move on and find a really calm, place where they can be logical about things. But actually, it's probably they're re-strategizing. They're talking to either somebody about re-strategizing. Maybe they're harassing you online. They're talking to other people about. But this is somebody that is just they're just repositioning to come at you another way, and it is all on the surface. It could look like they're literally trying to control Capricorn, and that maybe you can vouch for that. But this is someone that wants what they want, and I think deep down they still want you, but I don't think they like that you have left and wanted to move on. And this is somebody that very well, there could be kids involved, and they're not above using the kids. If there's not kids involved, this is someone that is really trying to get things back to where they used to be. And probably if you were to say, oh my God, I've had this huge epiphany and I really want to make it work. I remember the good old days with you. Let's make a fresh start of it. That would probably give them the satisfaction they want, and they'd call off the dogs, honestly. And yet, we've got this right here, and nope. So whatever you're doing, this is all about you moving on from them. And that's why I don't like these swords here for this, because this is your person from the past still trying to get in there, and they're very intent on this. And this is someone, it's about control. Honestly, it's about control. On the surface, to everybody else, it might look like they're just trying to do the best they can. But this is somebody that has probably just dealt you another setback by their interference in a new relationship you're probably headed towards. And you need to look at it as a setback. And learn that this is probably somebody that's just doing shenanigans, and they're going to, because they don't want you to be happy, because they want what you have with this new person. They want what you have for themselves with you, for the new person. So they don't like that you chose other, and that they were chosen over, and they are going to continue to try and interfere. You need to know that. What's done is done, though. There is no chance for reconciliation with this person. For others of you, that one just, oh wow, that person, they're not a very nice person. But that's for that situation. But for others of you, this might be someone. When we got a lot of swords here. This could be online communication, that you're talking to somebody from a distance, and you're just like, it's just not working out. I think we both need to go our separate ways. That's not with somebody in the immediate vicinity, though. Surgery, interesting. What about the surgery? If you're dealing with somebody who's having surgery, you could be dealing with somebody right now that think it's the dynamic of the relationship might have changed a little bit. I mean, it's entirely separate set of circumstances, changed here because they're having to, they having a medical procedure or surgery that's going to basically lay them out for quite a while, and they're going to have to be really focused on themselves and their own self-care afterwards. But for that situation, that isn't a hindrance. This is someone that's exploring their options, and they finally probably are going to commit to a surgery that is actually going to set things to right and give you a chance to move on or to move forward. But there's going to be a large amount, probably for the next 3 months, devoted to their needs and their self-care. And this is in an effort to preempt something that could have been pretty problematic and interfere and just be a lot bigger of a problem later on. So there's for that scenario, if you're with somebody that's going in for surgery or recovering, I know it's very specific. Wow. That's not the other one I was talking about. That's okay. That's going to rebound. You two will be up and running after this gets resolved. It's almost like you avoided, and maybe your person knew that. There's a lot maybe they weren't telling you about their options for this procedure or the medical care involved, and it was because of their devotion to you or to the relationship that they decided to do what needed to be taken or done now to preclude major disaster later on. Just saying. They've really upped their chances for success with this by opting for the procedure now. But there is going to be a lot of self-care involved afterwards. Oddly specific, I know. So for that scenario, you two have the green light. You go. That's just a minor setback, but you two will be up and running in about 4 months. For the other one with the kids or with someone just getting in there, nope. You need to look to whoever you're involved with now, and you need to stay the course with that person. And you need to look at however they're doing, and whatever they're doing as just for the surgery or the medical person. Medical situation, same thing. Whatever this person's doing, whatever this outside influence coming in, this is not between you and the present relate. That's just a setback. It's a temporary setback. It's going to be more of the same because this person just doesn't like to lose, and they don't like you being able to move on. They want what you have for themselves with you. And the thing is even if they have it with another person, they don't like that you have it because they see that they're not as important as they used to be and in what their mind maybe should be to you, and they don't like it. And they're really trying to figure out a way, even if they are, this is a strange thing, even if they are involved with somebody else, they're still really focused on you. And that I don't like that, but I suppose it could be worse. It's certainly not ideal, but they need to move on, honestly. They need to let go and move on, and yet their focus is still trying to figure out a way. They're still trying to figure out a way. Even though you two aren't on good speaking terms or talking terms or even talking at all. And that could be the third party, that they're getting someone else to kind of, they're messing with you through somebody else, spreading gossip, or a family member or a lawyer, but they won't speak to you directly, they won't acknowledge, but they're doing everything they can to sabotage or interfere. That's just silly. And maybe they're trying to sell it like, well, I'm just trying to move past that. No, you're not. You're still very much in it. Acknowledge it. Don't be a jerk. It's very simple. What else for Capricorn? Mean people. Oof. Ace of Swords. Two things. As much as you can, minimize and mitigate any communication with this person, the interfering one, not the medical one. And know that it's going to be a setback. You got to realize that. You got to see it for what it is, and as much as you can, not let it interfere with your progress forward, especially with your new person, because it's almost like, this is about away with the old, in with the new, or progressing with the new. Decisive action, seeing things for what they are, clarity, victory, all of that. If this is dealing with somebody with the surgery, that scenario, it goes well. And this is also advocating for the procedure and that it goes well. Leads to a new start. Disaster avoided, got a new beginning, up and running, but there'll be healthcare involved. There'll be, this is going to require like a shift in how someone used to live their life, obviously, to maintain what was corrected. So there's going to be like there's going to have to be new procedures or a new way of living, a new outlook, new lifestyle changes for you to after this person gets a procedure. They're not happy about it. They're hoping that you'll help them, that you'll be there for them. They might not, maybe they shut things down because they don't want to burden you. They would like for you to be there for them, but they feel like they can't ask that of you and they don't want to do that to you or burden you or anything like that. But you do need to know that even if they don't ask that of you, that there is going to be about 4 months where they're going to be really focused on their progress and self-care. Shutting up. All right. Okay. So please just see whatever you're dealing with right now as a temporary setback and keep it compartmentalized so that it doesn't ruin your progression with what's coming next for both scenarios. Okay. I didn't do the thing yet. Okay. Oh, shucks. I forgot to. I'm sitting here going on and on. All right. Capricorn's person. What would they say to Capricorn? Whoopsie. What would they say to Capricorn? I feel badly for the way that I treated you. You didn't deserve that. Really? Then why don't you stop your crappy behavior? Fairly simple. Sorry. Not sorry. Maybe that's why, okay, for starting scenario 1, the interferer, maybe that's why because they can't say they're sorry. So, and I'm not making excuses. I'm so not making excuses. But this could be a reason in the sense that this is somebody who can't outwardly say it because they feel like they'll lose all their power. But if they pester you enough and they make it so that you can't leave, perhaps you'll have a change of heart. Like, it's this really sick kind of, like, deep down, like, hey, notice me again. Remember how it used to be. And know that I have a hard time, so forgive me already and quit making me have to do this. Oh, God. Ugh, I don't like that. If this is someone that's kind of shut things down or shut you out because of a surgery or medical issue, or they're having to kind of sequester themselves while they go through something, obviously they're not happy about it. Not happy about having to have the medical procedure or to deal with their health issue, but they also know they handled it poorly and they do regret that. And for that scenario, please see it as just a setback and someone doing what they needed to do. It is a pretty serious issue, so they are paying attention to that, and they might be a little short-sighted with everything else. Just saying. Again, not an excuse, but it is a reason. What else? Yay. Okay, good. Contemplation. Good. That's not an ending. It's just thinking about things. It's giving things thoughts. It's being mindful and thoughtful of the situation that you are presently in and seeing it with clarity. And you're going to need to be able to do this and have space to do this so that you can maintain your focus on what you're supposed to be focusing on, which is the future in both scenarios. Not someone that's doing shenanigans. Whatever, do your worst. I'm going to focus on the health of the kids or the health of my new relationship or, just maintaining my work. Whatever it is you can focus on to mitigate that interference, do it. And make space for this because you're going to need to, because for that situation, they're not going to stop. Just saying. For the health situation, it could be that you spent some time, like there's nothing to do but just wait. There's that. And I think it also feels like this is asking for you to consider if you two aren't talking and why. It's because of this person's health issues, not excuse it. Just consider what a toll that might take on the relationship and then extrapolate that times 10 to what this person might have gone through privately, what they haven't told you, and all that they might be undertaking so that you two can have that chance for that future. Just saying, don't throw things at the screen. Just consider. Either way, This is time well spent regarding this. Time well spent. Thinking about things, thinking through thoroughly your options. Okay. Thank you for stopping by, Capricorn. I hope this was helpful. Keep your head up. December's going to be busy. Okay. You take care. Thank you for stopping by. I hope to see you in the next reading.